Shalom, brothers and sisters. This is your brother Wasilkamilbey coming at you, Sham Stoppers. And the title of this video is called, Is it child support or supporting the child, aka Ward? Alright, listen to this video.
It's not a case, it's a family. I have two boys, 11 and 7, Jordan and Kobe. They're humans, they're people.
Alicia Houston calls herself a squeaky wheel. She's been fighting for back child support since 2012.
Fast forward to now, it's still $143, still $20 towards the arrearages. I don't know if you're really good at math, but now it's upwards of $5,000.
The target for Houston's frustration? Not the father of her two boys. It's the state of New Hampshire, the Division of Child Support Services.
Now, if somebody's not paying child support, what are you doing to enforce it? Because you're offering a service. On your website, you say that you'll help enforce order.
You hear what she just said? Offering a what? Service, right?
You say that you'll help obtain orders. We haven't really gotten anywhere, so they're fairly ineffective.
Kaisa Krusco has practiced family law in New Hampshire for over 15 years.
She's practiced family law, so somebody practicing something, they don't know what the fuck they doing, right? They're not a professional, right? That's just like a doctor. He's practicing medicine, so you're gonna let him practice his medicine on you, and you might grow a penis coming out your head, or a clit coming out your chin. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better stop letting these motherfuckers practice on you.
She often advises her clients to avoid going through the state to get child support enforcement.
I've seen it take the Division of Child Support 7 or 8 months, more or less, to start processing payments.
Legal experts agree it's the parents who work outside a corporate structure, like subcontractors or the self-employed, that are the hardest enforcement cases.
Did you hear that?
If you have someone who doesn't have an employer who gives them a paycheck, then you don't have a way to do a wage assignment.
Did you hear that?
The Division of Child Support Services, DCSS, declined multiple requests for an interview, but did provide these statistics.
I wonder why.
In New Hampshire, 38,551 families currently receive child support. DCSS collects and distributes more than $84 million annually in child support. Last year, the state reported $225 million is owed to custodial parents in back child support.
But why should a custodial parent have to fight so hard?
But it's their inability to adequately man the system and cover all the cases.
Marilyn Mahoney has practiced family law in New Hampshire for decades and says she has complete faith in caseworkers at the division, but they're overwhelmed and under-resourced. Via email, the state tells News 9 investigates the agency has 84 support caseworkers who each carry about 460 cases a year. The division gets most of its funding from the federal government. For every $1 that a state spends on its child support program, the federal government reimburses it 66 cents.
You hear that? Ooh!
But critics say north of $15 million annually is not enough to effectively enforce child support.
Are we letting our kids down in this state? I mean...
You want my answer to that?
Yes.
Yeah, we are. Yes, and on all fronts.
See how you some dirty bitches? Now they talking about letting the kids down. They didn't say one time, they didn't show not one child on here, aka Ward, that they gonna give him the money. Well, here Cody, here Tyler, whatever her offspring name was, we're gonna get you this money. Right? Come on now.
Because we're so concerned about not spending any money.
News 9 compared New Hampshire child support arrearages to other states with similar populations. New Hampshire averages nearly $8,000 owed per case with arrearages, better than Maine, which is nearly $10,000 per case, but worse than Montana, which reports nearly $4,400 per case with arrearages. Frustrated parents like Alicia Houston say, at the on-again, off-again rate her ex is paying, it will be 20 years before the back support is paid off, and she wants the state to be more aggressive.
I kept asking them, well, every time that you go to court, shouldn't you be asking for the full amount? Because that's what's owed to the case. I mean, if it's $18,000, $5,000, it doesn't matter if it's $1. The full amount owed to the case is what, at the end of the day, is owed to the children.
Some states charge interest on back child support, but in New Hampshire, interest does not accrue. The statute of limitations for collecting unpaid support is 20 years. Alicia Houston believes at the rate her ex is paying, she will never see the full support she says her sons deserve. For News 9 Investigates, I'm Amy Cavina.
Now, let me lab on that. Who went down there and applied for the services? Huh? Who didn't show their face on TV? They denied interviews. Oh yes, there's gonna be some bitches selling some pussy. You best to believe your ass. And you rainbow bright niggas, you probably gonna be right along with them if you don't wake the fuck up and stop being a bitch. Yeah, I said it, rainbow bright niggas. You hear me? Stop all this thottery. If you need help, bring your ass over here before this shit get worse. Because next year, it's gonna be a whopping number of our donation. Just because we ain't got time to play with you niggas. Bras, whoever. And I speak across the board. I don't give a damn what skin tone you are. Bring your ass over here so you can stop the bullshit before it really starts next year. Instead of going to Black Friday to go buy a phone, your ass need to be at Black Friday at the motherfucking bookstore. That's where you need to be. Peace.